Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Imalent. Now this here is their UT90. This is a hunting kit, comes in this case. Now they sent this directly to review. There's the back. So let's wait no further, let's open it up, see what's in. Right offhand, this is a nice layout. Also the nice foam protection area here to keep the light safe in storage and in transport. Let's start off here with the user manual. And notice here it says Predator on there. Multi-languages on the user manual. Now the specs are hard to see, so I'm going to go ahead and post them on screen for you now. And as you can see, it puts out 4800 lumens on the highest output. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise, we're going to keep going on here. 2 O-rings in this bag here. You have the actual gun mount, so you can magnetically hold this to the light. Nice quick release action. And they're just showing you up close. Pretty nice feature. And you also got colored lenses. This one here is red. And you have a green one. Now we'll show you the magnetic charging system here. Pretty straightforward. Goes on the tail end. USB. And we'll try that out some more later. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the pressure switch here. So if you install this on your weapon, you can easily click this here. It's got a couple surface pads here, and this is nice so you can easily advance through the light levels while it's still on your weapon. Alright, and those are magnetic, as you can see. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. And there it is. So you can see it is a long barrel, so that's nice. Now there's no knurling on the body, so if you are going to be wearing gloves, wet outside, conditions are pretty hospitable, then this might be an issue for some. There's your charging port here, and you also have a tail switch here. These are tactical if you need it to, or you can use the side switch here for everyday carry. Now it does have some heat sinking on here. Not a lot, but it does have some. Now this could get confusing because this does have a button here, and this is just a design feature here, so it might confuse the user a little bit where the button is, but if not, Always use that tail end if you want. And let me remove this. So let me go ahead and close this up so I can concentrate more on the light. Now you can table stand this if needed. Nice smooth finish on here. No rough edges at all. Now the style and design on this is very nice. I always have a place in my heart for these long barrels because that's what we used to use when we were kids. Most of them had 2 or 3 D-size batteries, and having those memories makes me still very fond of these long barrel lights. I do use them personally, especially if I'm using something for long periods of time. These are really easy to carry. Now some of my mag lights I do have around the house, they also get a little heavy after a while, but these here kind of remain relatively light and easy to carry. Now the machining and finish on this is very nice. No issues whatsoever. And the nice thing about this is running 2 21700 cells for a total of 8,000 milliamp. Should give you plenty of run time. So now let's go ahead and take a look at that deep, smooth reflector. Now this is running the luminous SBT 90V2 LED. Okay, so now let me go ahead and take it apart, show you a little bit more about the light. Well greased threads, contact plate there for the battery pack. There's the spring on the head of the light. That is pretty heavy duty. Now on the light here, you want to remove this protection piece when storing the light. I keep these, especially when I'm storing the light for longer periods than normal. I'll use them. It keeps the light and the battery from connecting and draining down too far. Definitely a good idea to check your batteries in your light long storage at least every 3 to 6 months. Now if you lock out the light digitally, you might want to check it sooner, but if you do a manual lockout with that particular piece there, you should be able to go 6 months or longer with this. Now we're going to put it back together and we're going to go through the UI. Okay, now there's 2 ways you can use the light. You can use it more of a tactical pressure switch action there on the highest output there. And as you can see, highest output when you press and hold. Now if you click it real fast, it'll stay on. You can go through those light outputs, pressing and holding, and go through those light outputs again. Now if you do click it real fast, it'll go to the lowest light output there. Double click will get you the highest output. And we can take a look at here at the beam. Nice focused hotspot here, really intense. Little or no bleeding around the edge, just a tiny bit. But look at the cutoff. Fingers are in the dark. That's pretty amazing. As you can see here, this is a battery level indicator as well. So now we're going to go ahead and use the side switch. Turn that on. Lowest light output there. And you got to press and hold to go through those light outputs. Or you can hold it down until you get to the light output that you want. Double click will get you turbo. A lot of lumens coming out of there. Double click again will get you strobe. Really straightforward on these lights from Imalent. And that is a constant speed on the flash. Click at one time will shut off the light, of course. Easily turn it back on. It does have memory mode. It's always a big plus. And then again, you can go ahead and just press and hold. It'll go back down to the lowest light output. And again, if you want to shut it off, click at one time quickly. Shuts off the light. Now this does get a little bit warm here. So it's pretty good because that means it's going to keep the heat from your hands if you're using it like this. And that's all there is to this light. Now I'm going to show you here before we head outside. I'm going to show you the attachments here for the charging system. Now this is a very strong magnet, so just letting you know. And all you do is turn that, finds a sweet spot. You can hang the light with it. That's how strong this magnet is. So that's nice. If you don't make a contact here, you can easily turn it until it makes a good connection. And it's solid. I mean, you can literally hang the light with it. So that is really a very nice feature on this. Make sure that you remove that protection piece if you're going to charge the light. It will not charge without it. I've already tried. So alright, so now that I've got it connected, go ahead and show it to you. Plugging it up, see what it does. When it's charging, as you can see, it is red. So that's all it does when it's charging, and it should quickly charge the battery using a 3.0 or 3.1 wall charger. Will definitely get it done quicker. So that's what that looks like there. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it here and show you the lenses and how those work. So now when you want to put on these retaining rings for the lenses, simply screw right on the existing housing. You don't want to do it too tight. We'll go ahead and show you the light there. Kind of go through the light levels here. Really intense there. And with these colored lenses, you're not going to have any problems. I'm take these off here before I forget. Makes it a little more clearer. You have a 1308 meter green LED flashlight. Great for hunting. That's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. And we'll put the other one on here. This one here is the red lens. Don't have to screw it on there too tight. remember to remove those. This one here is the red. Turn it on. Oh, that's nice. I can feel the heat from the light. And this is really easy on the eyes, believe it or not. And the one thing about the red light, your eyes will quickly recover with little or no spots in your eyes, so to speak. And that's all there is to this light. Really a lot of features here. So now if you do own a rifle, this is definitely going to be something you want to look into. I'll show you the rifle mount here before just to show you that it is magnetic and it holds it. As you can see, it is pretty strong. We'll hold it with ease. Well, that's nice. Alright, so let's wait no further. Let's take this bad boy out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness. Very cold tonight, about 30 degrees. We're going to get started here on the Imalent UT90. Let's go ahead and get started. Water spout, 35 feet from where I'm standing. Yeah, 65 feet to that tree there. That's pretty good range. There's the beam on the fence. Really good range at this light output. Alright, let's go to the next level, see how it does. Now if you're in pitch black, that's quite a bit of a jump. Usually making those trees way out there. Playing around with this one earlier, and phenomenal performance. Easily making the palm tree there and the further one. Incredible amount of light output at the end of that hot spot. And you can sort of make out that farthest tree, palm tree that is in my testing area. Now all my distances are linked in the description below. Check them out if you want to. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you, but they're there for factual purposes. Look at that spill area, it's just incredible. Alright, we're going to go to the next level here, see how it does. A little jump there. Thing is very strong. Playgrounds there with these across the park. There's the second one. Making those trees even further. They're looking for a nice dedicated thrower. Not real big, but easy to carry. There's that furthest palm tree there next to that light to the right of it there. Faintly making that on this lower light level. This tree of life is 138 feet. And this tree here behind it is 238 feet. from where I'm standing. Palm trees. And a bunch of like acorns here from the trees that have fallen. Alright, let's do it here on the next level. See how it does on the school. And there's Turbo. Look at that. Little palm trees lit up with these. Do a before and after here. Still got good battery power. And this thing doesn't get heavy after a while. You're carrying it quite a ways. There's the furthest palm tree there. And it is faintly making that. It's quite a ways. I can't remember offhand how far it is, but it's quite a ways out there. Do a beam profile here. Very nice performance on this light. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Another Imalent product here that has not disappointed whatsoever. Definitely brings back some memories of a previous light that I had done. Very similar in performance, but you've got a different size altogether. But the reflectors here, as you can see, are pretty much the same. One's more of a soda can size, so if you want something a little bit more compact, easier to carry, dedicated thrower here, which is really a fantastic light. This here is right up there with it. Definitely a different host altogether, but very similar in throw and performance because they're using the identical LED from Luminous. This thing is an incredible LED combination with the perfect reflector. Build quality on this is very nice. I'm not seeing any issues with it. Definitely a nice kit. Comes with everything you need to use it just regularly, or you can mount it to a weapon if you want, or use it as a tactical light. Now the battery here is going to provide plenty of runtime. Not seeing any issues there. I am in contact with Imalent to see if they will be selling these separately like their other models, and I'm pretty sure they will be, because it's nice to have extras on hand so you can continue your night journeys with their products. All in all, solid light, feels very rugged. And really, if you have this mounted on your rifle in an emergency situation, who's going to remember all the double click, triple clicks to get to the specialty lights? Here, it's pretty straightforward on the UI. There's another thing that I like. Now, one other thing that's great about this light, also you can manually unlock it. Recommend you to do that. It will only come on for a quick second when that's done, so that's nice. When you want to fully activate the light, again, you can turn it on just like that. Definitely recommend doing the manual unlock, or I'm going to be keeping this piece here for storage. That way nothing happens to the battery, doesn't drain down accidentally. Now, this being an extreme dedicated thrower, definitely not one of my favorite types of light beams, but it does serve its purpose. So if you're needing some extreme amount of range, you have property, hunting, you're going to be able to see this with ease, especially with the additional colored lenses. It's going to come in handy for most people that need a dedicated thrower. Alright, well, I want to thank Imalent for sending me this UT90 to review. Now remember, this is a complete kit. Comes with everything you need right in this case. Very nice case as well. I will leave a link down in the description to the Imalent store. I'll also include a special discount code there. You can use that to save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from Imalent to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.